Hi, folks. Welcome back to Pop Off Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And if we look a little excited, it's because we're about to watch the season finale, believe it or not, of Stargirl.
Wow.
13 episodes. We've made it.
Yeah.
And man, have they flown by.
They have. They've really, really built out this show really well, considering it is its first season. They didn't waste a whole lot of time getting us into the meat of the problems that they're going to be trying to solve this time around. And I feel like it's been just such a great ride.
As you probably could tell from watching our reactions, assuming you've watched them before, you have, haven't you? Welcome. We are fairly new to this reaction thing, so we jumped on board Stargirl because it was a new show that was starting to come out just as we were planning to start reactions. And so, although we are a fan generally of comic book-based material, we were just kind of taking a chance on Stargirl. And man, I feel like that has paid off.
Yeah, that was definitely a good chance that we took.
If you would have told me after we watched the first episode that I would be as excited as I am to see the season finale, I would have thought you were playing around.
Yeah. Okay.
My brain is just empty right now. So it's a good night for a season finale because I can just turn this off and pay attention and focus in. We are very excited not to see this season go, but we do know that it's been renewed for season 2. So I'm very excited about that.
Yay!
And definitely excited to see what's going to happen tonight. Where did we leave things, Heidi, in the penultimate episode?
There were a lot of things happening, but the biggest thing was that our team of heroes, our teenage heroes, were
split up in 3 directions.
Split up by groups, each with what I thought was a safety adult aboard their group, and now it is a danger adult.
Turns out those safety adults were about as safe as you and I are. We got Dr. Mid-Nite with Barbs, and Barbs has gone all blinky and
weird,
non-committal.
Yeah,
and then we've got I sort of say is it Kevin?
Justin.
No, Justin. Sorry,
Groundskeeper Willie.
Groundskeeper Willie, aka Shining Knight with our man and
Wildcat.
Yeah, sorry, this is. Yeah.
Recap.
Trying to talk at the same time, not working.
We're actually saying mostly the same thing.
So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I know, but I can't think of the name when I think that you're about to say the name because then I'm trying to get it before you get it, and it makes my brain go.
Competition.
Yeah. Plus, I'm very tired. A lot of dad duty this week. And then we had, of course, Courtney was with Pat in the Stripe armor, and he went all blinky and blitzy as well, and we kind of ended things with a punch. It looked like Stripe about to take Stargirl out.
Yeah, so really need to see what's happening next now.
Yeah, now, bad guys had started the counter. It wasn't 30 minutes until the broadcast started. It was 30 minutes to complete the broadcast, so
they lost.
That was where our young heroes kind of miscalculated.
Yeah, I mean, good redirect, because a lot of the times you think that, okay, 0 is what you need to look for.
Sure.
So that was a nice little, subversion of expectations there. So thank you, show writers, for that.
But now, in the recap, we would be remiss not to recall and reconsider. I'm sorry, I'm using a bunch of rewords. The great fight sequence we had with I sort of say huntsman, sportsmaster, attacking Pat and Pat being saved by Mike with his drill.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And then we had Barb and Courtney squaring off as well against Tigress.
Yes.
So both of those fight scenes were a lot of fun.
Really well
they
choreographed.
Were shot really well.
Yeah.
And then of course seeing Stripe flying remote control to land at the cabin and all that. So all that was great. I love that Stripe revs when it lands and that kind of thing. Yeah. So lots of cool stuff going on here. And of course we've been building toward this fight with the ISA for some time. So definitely excited to see where we go.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, if you're thinking to yourself, well, I got into this pattern of watching you guys, and now Stargirl's going away. Well, we're reacting to other shows. We are going to be finishing up Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this week. It also has a finale coming. We are continuing to put up our class episodes, although we finished filming those, which means there's room for new shows.
Yes.
Should we tell them?
They are. I think we'll keep it just slightly vague. They are definitely fan favorites that we or me have not watched.
Well, so the two shows that will remain nameless for now are both things that I have seen. One I'll be watching with Heidi. One you'll be getting a reaction, mostly just with her. How it'll be her time to shine. Although I will join her for some special episodes probably down the line. And then we may add another new show as time progresses. We'll wait and see kind of what's coming up and what our schedule is looking like. But we hope that you'll stay tuned for the new shows that are going to be joining the channel soon.
Yes.
But enough with all of that. You know the usual drill. If you like this kind of content, be sure and hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want the full-length reaction to the season finale, then you can go to Patreon for that. Link will be in the description below. We're not going to waste any more of your time. Going to jump right in. Here we go.
Wow. That's like, I'm surprised that the principal or whoever it was, that adult on the field isn't like literally dead.
And yet HBO still comes in kind of snowy.
Well, okay, but
Haunted Tank. Oh, that is a deep cut. Bravo. Bravo, Stargirl.
They're going to believe in all the right things, all the things they should. They're going to become better people. Good people.
Okay, you
That's
Tommy.
already a good person. Pat?
There you go, Courtney.
It's Courtney! Your daughter!
aw.
Ever since we came to Blue Valley, you've been there for me. Every time I needed you. I need you now, Pat. I really,
Let's
really
not
need
fry
you.
Pat's brain.
Yeah.
Can we see if there's some kind of signal blockers? Like those earpieces down in the tunnels?
Great thinking, Beth. I've located several frequency blocking systems within the tunnels below. They're currently off.
Because they know we're down there.
All right, turn them on.
No.
Oops.
Stop!
Nope.
Get out of there!
No.
With the gambler occupied, I've accessed the frequency blockers in the tunnels. I can't keep them on very long.
Okay. Safety adult back online.
I heard you. Every word.
I meant every word.
Aw.
Yay.
Let's go.
We'll take care of them once and for all.
Can he just explode now, please?
Yeah, I want to see his head go.
It's empty.
Where is the dragon gun?
That's as far as you go.
No more ice mask, Jordan.
Oh.
I've got nothing to hide anymore, Courtney.
Not as epic as an airport, but this is pretty nice. Here we go. We knew we'd see him finally. Here we go.
You only came back to die, Knight. One of us will today. There is no doubt!
They let Cindy out.
Maybe. Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Saw that.
Shouldn't have locked me up. Daddy.
Everyone's evenly matched. Go. There we go.
Ooh, nice. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, Grundy.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay.
Don't.
Oh, yeah. It's a distraction. And that.
Yep.
Get to the machine, Courtney! I've got Grundy. I'll protect Rick. Go do what we came here to do.
Yes. Oh,
We don't have time for this.
come on. Okay. Whatever it takes. What?
Henry!
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Shh. Hold on.
They were Henry's friends, too.
Oh.
All right.
That was good.
Yeah.
I watched Henry die. And now I'm gonna watch you die.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was worried about that. Don't let him beat you to death with your own arm, Pat.
Yeah.
Come on now, man. Where are you?
I was gonna say, he's not a Wookiee. But he's distracted, and that's okay. Oh, uh-oh. That... Oh. Also, ew.
My turn.
I don't have time for this.
Thank you.
I killed him. What?
Kind of had it
I
coming.
know it's wrong. But I did it.
Sometimes the bad guys need to get
the
killing
machine's
on
over
it.
here.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Come
But
on.
also, we'll deal with the consequences and moralities of this later. Let's fix, the 25 million people who are gonna die.
Yeah. Somebody tries to kill you, you kill them right back.
Hopefully everybody's steering clear. Nobody's going to have a big satellite dish land on them directly.
Yeah, just
Directly.
No more Dr. Mid-Nite.
Beth? Beth, please help me!
Close your eyes, Beth. You don't want to wind up like shattered stuff.
Chuck?
Aw.
I've got 5 minutes left. And it's all for you.
There you go.
all right.
And you can help. And Courtney could.
Ugh.
And you can't
Protect
force
her from the
people
others.
to do
I can.
the right
I
thing.
can keep her safe. And we could go somewhere. We could go somewhere else and we could start again. We could start anew.
Who's this we?
You're out of your damn mind.
Thank you.
Ew. Ew. Why? What? Ew. You get off. He's like smelling her hair.
I will
Gross.
succeed. I want you to think about that on the way down.
No! Hey, Jordan! No! You
Yeah.
want to kill me?
Come on.
Well, here I am.
You got no powers, no stripe?
Yeah.
I'm here to protect my wife,
There you go.
With what exactly?
our daughter.
Oh, come on. Use those 5 minutes wisely, I guess.
Fight me!
Interesting. And I see the timer is running out.
Stupid animal! You stupid animal!
Okay. Okay. Mercy. Okay. Barb.
Here's Yolanda. She always lands on her feet.
Yep. Yes, Mike.
Oh, hi, lad.
It's a shade.
Oh, Jordan. I told you it was folly.
Yeah.
I see you in there,
Oh.
Eclipso.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like an Eclipso diamond.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Everything's great. I
I knew it.
What is it?
Something I've been waiting to give to you for a long time.
And that's what I thought.
World's greatest dad. I love it.
Really?
Thank you.
Aw.
Merry Christmas, Pat.
Thing this show.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Corey.
I'm an old friend. Named Sylvester Pemberton.
All right, that is it for the I started to say series. That's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm thinking of. Season finale of DC Universe's Stargirl, episode 13, Star and Stripe, part 2. Heidi, thoughts?
Okay, I'm gonna start from the end actually. So I kept holding my breath. I'm like, please, 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 let's not just like derail literally everything. Just come on, just let them have this happy ending. And they did. I'm really glad for that. I can see where they had planned for this to be there'd be some continuations, but they also planned for it to be the series finale if it didn't get picked up for another season. So I feel like I am
Wrapped it up in a nice bow.
So stoked, so proud of the writers for doing that. Thank you for not messing with us in our heads about that. Really appreciate it. Really, really love this episode. Lots of family stuff, lots of resolutions, interesting switcheroo with Yolanda doing some killing and Our Man Guy not. So that was interesting too.
But also good on Yolanda for seeing through that ruse. And,
yes.
And, you know, I was holding out hope that maybe Henry was alive.
I was too. So they kind of
played on that a little bit.
Yeah, they kind of got us on that one. But hey, go Mike for not being a superhero and just breaking the law and driving a truck. Good job.
That's right. Now,
sometimes it takes just
that ends horribly in the real world.
Sure does.
All the time.
Sure does.
Please, if you're underage, do not drive any kind of vehicle for any reason.
Yeah, but you know, just the guy driving the truck, because sometimes it just takes that.
That's right.
Awesome.
Who would have thought that he would get the win there?
Yes, good for him.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, you know, we ended in some, you know, some of our endings were more open ended. So we don't know about Chuck, and we don't know whether they'll be able to repair him or whether, you know, I don't remember enough about what happened in the pilot episode to the Justice Society, like whether there's another Dr. Mid-Nite out there somewhere that might be able to repair it. Maybe somebody who warned them before or somebody who knew Chuck. But yeah, I'm curious about where that's going to go, of course. And in spite of the fact that we lost Chuck, I mean, Beth was still a hero. She still helped save the day.
She sure did.
Like you said, you know, a little bit of mercy from Rick regarding Solomon Grundy was good. No. And I know that's something that's been played with in the comics a little bit, and even in the Justice League Justice League Unlimited series, there was an episode or two that dealt with Hawkgirl being merciful to Grundy, because some incarnations of Grundy are just like a toddler, and they just don't really understand what they're doing. Yeah. So they're not always evil, just manipulated a lot. Yeah. So definitely curious about where they're going to go with that, and if we'll see Grundy again.
Yeah. So we got open end Grundy, we've got open end Cindy, we've got open end Chuck, groundskeeper Willie, and
now, do you have any frame of reference for Eclipso?
None whatsoever. So that's just me. Less frame of reference for DC Universe than Marvel.
Okay, well, Eclipso always comes from a diamond.
Okay.
And it's like a possession kind of thing. It's been a while since I've read anything with Eclipso, but let me just say that's not good.
Oh, yeah, I can't imagine it would be. But, we were on, we were on the fence with where Cindy was going to be going, and I think she was.
So you were sort of right, because she did help by killing her dad.
But she
didn't really help them.
She wasn't doing it for them.
Right.
It wasn't for them.
Right. So she's a wild card in the mix.
Yeah, so open end there, very exciting, very looking forward to what is going to happen with her and how she's going to turn up. So we've got a lot of nice, we got some endings that could be open ended or just, end of the line for if it had been a series finale, but lots of nice open endings that are not like dire,
Sure.
real an actual cliffhanger, but what's going to happen next with these threads. And I'm so glad these writers have done such a great job with this whole season, putting everything, weaving it together so organically.
And I gotta say, even though I knew they were getting a season 2, I did not know if Luke Wilson was signed for season 2. So when Grundy was ripping into that armor, I got a little bit worried.
Oh yeah, that was definitely I
was glad that Rick came in to save the day. And I got to say, Rick is the one of the Justice Society that's grown on me the least, just because he's so ready to do the wrong thing, it seems like. Mm-hmm. I think they redeemed him a little bit here for me at the end. I think him saving Pat and him showing mercy, both of those things redeemed him a bit in my eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how they grow these kids over the next season, because I really do feel like I started off being really unsure about all of them.
Yeah.
And slowly throughout the episodes, I've come to appreciate them more, both as characters and as their superhero alter egos.
And as team and
family.
as
a team, yeah. So, and then like you said, I kind of, when we were getting the Happy Christmas thing, I was thinking, oh no, somebody's going to come busting down the door.
Yeah.
Or something bad's going to happen. We're going to end with somebody dying or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you for not doing that. Listen, the world is a dark enough place sometimes that we don't need that following us into our entertainment. Yes, absolutely. Sometimes we need realism and we need the, gritty truth and whatever. But I like that this show, on the whole, although it's taken some daring and dark turns, on the whole, this is a really positive feeling show.
Yeah.
I love the character development between Courtney and Pat over the course of this season.
Yeah.
Got dang close to tears from me there at the end with the gift.
Oh, as soon as I saw her, I'm like, she's got it behind her back. I knew it.
Well, I knew it was going to be a gift, but I had forgotten about the gift from the closet until she pulled it out and I recognized the package. I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
And then as soon as I saw it, I was like...
as soon as I saw the shape of it, I knew what it was.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. But it didn't take away from how...
It was something that she meant for her dad, and she got to give it to him.
She did.
Definitely excited to see where they go with season 2.
Yeah, do we know when that's supposed to start up?
I don't. If it's been said, I don't know.
Yeah, feel free to comment below and let us know that for sure.
Of course, a lot of things right now, the usual cons and stuff haven't been happening because of the whole pandemic situation that we find ourselves in. I know DC is doing a big event called the DC Fandom, which is a big online thing. So there may be some news about shows like Stargirl dropping in the near future.
Looking forward
coming
to
from
hearing,
that event. So I'm definitely curious about that. And if we get some more information, I know just from reading a few interviews and things that Luke Wilson's super happy with playing Pat, and that he has made suggestions to the team. I know he suggested some of the music. I know he and the actor who plays Mike have come up with some things together on how they portray their father-son relationship that they've worked into the show. And really cool that they seem to have a real collaborative atmosphere.
They do.
And
question. Who's Mike's mom?
I don't know.
We might discover or explore that. I hope so.
From the comics, I don't know at all. That's just not a part of JSA history that I have in my brain. But I definitely like the way this season ended. Some of the villains are still out there. Mm-hmm. We don't know what became of Sportsmaster. We don't know what became of Tigress.
Nope.
We know Dr. Cheeto is dead.
Yes.
We know that Solomon Grundy is roaming around under the tunnels, in the tunnels under the town somewhere.
Just hanging out.
That may need to be dealt with at some point.
That'll be,
But we know, and I think it's cool that Groundskeeper Willie, a.k.a.
Justin a.k.a.
The Shining Knight, he seems more in his right head. Yeah. I mean, and so he's got a plan. I don't think we've seen the last of him.
No, I can see him swooping in towards the middle back third of the second season as another, a helpful hand and all that. And maybe he might bring another 7 soldiers guy along with him that he found.
And can I tell you, as much as I love crossovers, because I do, when they're done right, I'm so glad that this show did not attempt to cross over with any other DC properties. I'm so glad that they took a season, to be their
establish.
own thing,
Yeah.
to do their own thing, because this show feels tonally so different
Yeah.
than other DC shows.
Definitely.
And
Oh
I
my gosh.
appreciate that about
Yeah.
it very much. But we want to know what you thought about this finale. So jump down in the comments below and let us know what you thought.
Yes.
Did they wring any tears out of you? Be honest.
Yeah.
We won't make fun. Listen,
No.
like I said, it almost got me.
Yeah,
It really did.
I was a little verklempt.
I was when Pat talked to her dad and was talking about how much he cares about that kid, and when she came in and just fell into Pat and cried. That got me. So this show's almost got me a few times. I'm definitely pleased with where this show landed, because at the beginning of the season we had a lot of conversations, because we joke a lot when we
sure
react.
do.
And we said a few times, like, we're not joking about the show because we don't like it. That's just how we watch the show. But you know, some of the things that were a little off or a little hinky early on, you know, it takes time for a show to find its footing. And man, did this show not fail us in that regard.
Yeah.
It found its footing. It learned what it was and how to take itself. Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it doesn't joke around either.
Yeah,
like, when it needs to be serious,
doesn't
it
pull
plays
any
it
punches.
serious. And it deals well with this notion of family and what family is, from you know, Pat and Barb trying to put together this blended family, to the extension of the JSA becoming Courtney's family.
Yeah.
This family of misfits that need each other to kind of figure out life.
Yeah.
And I liked all of it.
Yeah,
I gotta say, I'm a fan of the show.
They
you know?
so pleasantly surprised, and just like every week kind of reconfirming that they know what they're doing with this. And I'm so glad to see that they were able to kind of take you know, a character that's not one of the big names that everybody knows and make it a character that we really care about. So I was so pleased by all of this. So thank you so much, writers, showrunners, directors, actors, everyone involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, our latest podcast episode is up, and in that podcast, we did bring up Stargirl and talked about it a little bit. It was our big versus episode of the podcast, where we pit one thing against another throughout the pop culture sort of stratosphere. So be sure and click the link down below. Check out the podcast if you'd like. And while we will not be back with more Stargirl next week, we will be back with season 2. And we can promise you that in the meantime, we're going to have some other new shows coming up. So be sure and stick around. If you haven't subscribed already, do that so you don't miss anything that we react to next. We got some fun stuff coming up.
We do.
Anyway, until next time, folks, thanks for joining us. We appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for joining us for this very fun ride. And join us again for Stargirl Season 2. As soon as it's available. We'll be reacting week to week, just like we did this time. Absolutely. Until next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye.